Welcome to our channel Data is Everything. Today we will discuss about the International Space Station, ISS. Before moving to the video, hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos. Now, let us know, what is International Space Station? The International Space Station ISS is a multi-nation building project that is the largest single structure ever put into space by humans. Its main construction was completed between 1998 and 2011, but the station constantly evolves to include new missions and experiments. It has been continuously occupied since November 2, 2000. The International Space Station has been visited by 230 individuals from 18 countries as of January 2018. Top participating countries include the United States, 145 people, and Russia, 46 people. Astronaut time and testing time on the space station is assigned to space agencies according to how much money or equipment, such as modules or robotics, that they contribute. Contributions from 15 nations are included in the ISS. The major space station partners contributing most of the funding are NASA, United States, Roscosmos, Russia, and the European Space Agency. The Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency and the Canadian Space Agency are the other partners. Current plans call for the operation of the space station to be completed by at least 2024, with partners discussing a possible extension to 2028. Subsequently, plans for the space station are not clearly described. For future space stations in orbit, it could be deorbited or recycled. Mission control centers in Houston and Moscow and a payload control center in Huntsville, Alabama, are assisted by crews aboard the ISS. Other international mission control centers support the space station from Japan, Canada and Europe. The ISS can also be operated from mission control centers in Houston or Moscow. The most common question that arises, can we spot the space station in sky? The space station flies at an average altitude of 248 miles, 400 kilometers, above Earth. It circles the globe every 90 minutes at a speed of about 17,500 miles per hour, 28,000 kilometers per hour. In one day, the station travels about the distance it would take to go from Earth to the Moon and back. The space station can rival the brilliant planet Venus in brightness and appears as a bright moving light across the night sky. It can be seen from Earth without the use of a telescope by night sky observers who know when and where to look. You can use the NASA app to find out when and where to spot the International Space Station's location. How many people work at the International Space Station and how do they travel? In general, the ISS holds crews of between 3 and 6 people. A full 6-person size was possible after 2009, when it could be supported by the station facilities. But crew sizes have varied over the years. The crews were as limited as 2 people after the Columbia Space Shuttle accident in 2003, which grounded flights for many years, leading to the decreased ability to send people into space on the smaller Russian Soyuz spacecraft. The space station has also hosted as many as 13 people several times, but only for a few days during crew changeovers or space shuttle visits. In 2011, the Space Shuttle fleet retired, leaving Soyuz as the only existing method of bringing people to the ISS. 3 astronauts fly to the space station in Soyuz spacecraft and spend about 6 months there at a time. Sometimes, mission lengths vary a little due to spacecraft scheduling or special events, such as the one-year crew that stayed on the station between 2015 and 2016. If the crew needs to evacuate the station, they can return to Earth aboard 2 Russian Soyuz vehicles docked to the ISS. Another common question is, what work do astronauts do at ISS? Astronauts spend most of their time on the ISS performing experiments and maintenance, and at least 2 hours of every day are allocated to exercise and personal care. The ISS is a long-term human health research platform that NASA considers to be a crucial step in enabling humans to reach other destinations in the solar system, such as the Moon or Mars. Human bodies change in microgravity, including modifications to muscles, bones, the cardiovascular system and the eyes. Several experimental studies are trying to characterize how extreme the changes are and whether they can be reversed. Eye problems in particular are vexing the department, as their origin is unknown and astronauts are experiencing permanent changes to vision after returning to Earth. Astronauts also participate in doing biological experiments, such as on rodents or plants, which the astronauts can grow and sometimes eat in space. Crews are not only responsible for science, but also for maintaining the station. Sometimes, this requires that they venture on spacewalks to perform repairs. From time to time, these repairs can be urgent, such as when a part of the ammonia system fails, which has happened a couple of times. NASA is also testing technology that could complement or substitute spacewalks for astronauts. One example is Robonaut. A prototype currently on board the station can flip switches and perform other routine tasks under control, and can also be updated to operate outside at some stage. People also wonder, what is the structure of International Space Station? The space station, including its large solar arrays, spans the area of a U.S. football field, including the end zones, and weighs 861,804 pounds. 391,000 kilograms, not including visiting vehicles. The complex now has more livable room than a conventional 5-bedroom house, and has 2 bathrooms, gym facilities and a 360-degree bay window. Astronauts have also compared the space station's living space to the cabin of a Boeing 747 jumbo jet. The International Space Station was taken into space piece by piece and gradually built in orbit using spacewalking astronauts and robotics. Most missions used NASA's Space Shuttle to carry up the heavier pieces, although some individual modules were launched on single-use rockets. The ISS includes modules and connecting nodes that contain living quarters and laboratories, as well as exterior trusses that provide structural support, and solar panels that provide power. Another question is, which spacecrafts visit ISS? Besides the Space Shuttle and Soyuz, several other kinds of spacecraft have visited the space station. Vehicles from Uncrewed Progress, Russia, make regular visits to the station. The Automated Transfer Vehicle of Europe and the H-2 Transfer Vehicle of Japan were both used for visits to the ISS until their programs were withdrawn. Under the Commercial Orbital Transportation Services program, which lasted from 2006 to 2013, NASA started designing commercial cargo spacecraft for the space station. The first commercial spacecraft, SpaceX's Dragon, paid a visit to the space station in 2012. Under the first phase of NASA's Commercial Resupply Services program, visits continue today with the Antares spacecraft from Dragon and Orbital ATK. iDragon, Antares and Dream Chaser of Sierra Nevada Corp. have all secured CRS-2 contracts that are scheduled to cover flights till 2024. That was all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Data is everything. Like, share and subscribe.